We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the match between FC Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. FC Barcelona have been able to defeat Atletico Madrid 3-1 at home, with goals coming from Raphinha on the 26th minute, Dani Olmo on the 65th minute, and Ferran on the 96th minute. Think about it. The fact that Dani Olmo and Ferran scored in this game, these are two players who has been receiving the most criticism. Trust me, these players have heard it. Look at the way that Ferran celebrated that final goal, shushing everybody, making sure that all of the haters, all of the people that were speaking bad about Ferran, he wanted them to be quiet, and Ferran helped on solidifying Barcelona getting the 3 points. Barcelona are in first place with a total of 37 points. Real Madrid come in second with one game played less with 33 points, and then Atletico Madrid fall with just 31 points and in fourth place. The fact that Barcelona were able to defeat Atletico Madrid in this way, it's a huge deal. We have to keep in mind that this Atletico Madrid side is one of the best versions of Atletico Madrid that we have seen over the past 15 years. It's a Atletico Madrid that looks very good. They know how to score goals. They know how to defend. They are very balanced. Ever since they took that loss against Arsenal, which ended 4-0, Atletico Madrid have been unbeaten, closing down multiple opponents. They started off defeating Real Betis 2-0, then Sevilla 3-0, then they beat Union 3-1, and then Levante 3-1, and then Getafe 1-0, and then Inter Milan 2-1, which was a huge deal, and then the Real Oviedo 2-0. And so as you can see, Atletico Madrid knew how to defend well. There were so many games where they had the opposition not score a single goal, and the fact that Barcelona just came out of nowhere with ultimate force and scored 3 goals past this Atletico Madrid side, it is a huge deal. This is the Barcelona that we recognize, the Barcelona that we have been wanting to see under Hansi Flick, and they are responding. I mean, of course Barcelona were going to play better with the players now returning. Of course, with Raphinha, Yamal, and Lewandowski up top, you're going to get the best results possible. You add in the fact that Pedri also returned and started and also provided an assist, with Dani Olmo as well reaching new levels, Eric Garcia performing well as a CDM. You're going to get a Barcelona that is dangerous, a Barcelona that does not give up, and we saw that tonight as an example. Barcelona never ever stopped, even with substitutions. When we saw Pedri come out, Yamal come out, Dani Olmo come out, Lewandowski come out, Raphinha come out, right? Like the main starting attack, the fact that all of these players left when Barcelona were leading 2-1, Barcelona did not stop, and Barcelona still found the third goal. Ferran came in, Rashford came in, Dro came in, Casado came in, Christensen came in, and at one point Barcelona were playing defensive and were willing to defend the 2-1. Like we saw Christensen pair up with Eric Garcia, and Casado went into the number 10 position with Rashford on the left, Dro on the right, and Ferran up top. It was a very defensive 11 in those last 10 to 15 minutes, but a defensive 11 that still found a way to score goals. They found a way to create attacking opportunities, and it was led by Marcus Rashford, because for a minute there, when we saw Dro on the right wing position and we saw Pedri come off, in general, in those like 20 minutes that Rashford played, he was ignored. But in those last 5 minutes of the 20 minutes, Rashford maintained the possession a lot. He was receiving the ball much more, and they were generating chances, and Barcelona found the 3-1 with Rashford passing the ball to Alejandro Balde. Alejandro Balde makes that run, and he immediately passes the ball to Ferran, and Ferran puts the ball into the bottom right corner. Finally, bro, by the way, like the fact that Alejandro Balde proved that he can make crosses into the box successfully. Finally, after such a long time, when was the last time we actually saw Alejandro Balde make a assist through a cross into the box? As it's about goddamn time that he proved that he can cross and cross well and act like a world-class left back, because tonight Alejandro Balde was also acting like a world-class left back. I'm very happy for him. He ended this game with 32 out of 35 passes completed, 2 chances created, 1 big chance created, 1 shot was on target, 2 shots were off target. So he was always testing the goalkeeper. 52 touches, 4 touches in the opposition box, 4 passes into the final third, 1 out of 1 accurate crosses, 2 interceptions, 2 recoveries, and he was only dribbled past 1 time. I think that in general, every Barcelona player showed up. And the fact that I can also say that Dani Olmo had the best game of 2025 against Atletico Madrid is huge news, because finally Dani Olmo is stepping up. With 66 minutes played, scored 1 goal. Unfortunately, he ended with a shoulder injury and he had to come off, but he did score that 1 goal, provided 28 passes out of 34, 2 chances were created, 1 penalty was won, 1 shot on target, 1 shot off target, 2 defensive contributions, 50 touches, 5 touches in the opposition box, 3 passes into the final third, 1 tackle, 1 clearance, and 1 recovery. So Dani Olmo was truly, and I would say that he was the glue to the attack in the first 55 to 65 minutes, combining well with Lamine Yamal and combining well with Raphinha. And by the way that we saw Raphinha score his goal really did amaze me, because we usually don't ever see Raphinha score while running through the inside channels, but Raphinha did, and on the right side, and it was from a pass coming through Pedri. Pedri made a through ball all the way to Raphinha, receives the ball in the half space as he does run, scores the goal, and he was the one that scored the 1-1 and responded after Atletico Madrid scored on the 19th minute. Yes, as expected, Atletico Madrid did score first, because they have been doing that a lot recently, but Barcelona, with their firepower, scored 3 goals back. This really is a step up overall, because Atletico Madrid is really good, and I don't want to take anything away from them, but we ended this match with an expected goal rate of 3.88, while Atletico Madrid has 0.97. Atletico Madrid also had 7 total shots, and we had 19. Barcelona also had 6 shots on target, and Atletico Madrid only had 2. 1 shot on target in the first half, and 1 shot on target in the second half. It's insane, and this should be very normal as we move forward, with Pedri dictating the game, Raphinha making those runs, Yamal just taking down multiple defenders with ease. I mean, he completed this match with the most dribbles, which was a total of 9. You have these pieces together, you're going to get a very dangerous Barcelona, and a Barcelona that will only get better from here. We're going to be ending, and I think that this is where Barcelona want to go. We're going to be ending this year in a very strong manner, and that is what they want to do for Hansi Flick, because we all know and we all saw what Hansi Flick did after the match against Alaves. Hansi Flick was very disappointed when they ended 3-1, and I believe that the players felt that way. The players felt very bad, and they felt very sympathetic with Hansi Flick, and they felt like they weren't backing him enough, but in this game, we really did. So bravo to all Barcelona players, everybody, from the starting 11 to the players who came in. Dro looked very composed as well in the midfield, always making the correct decisions. As a matter of fact, since we are talking about the midfield, Eric Garcia, to me, is one of the best CDMs that we got today, alongside with Pedri. Eric Garcia just seems very sure of himself in terms of all the decisions that he does make in every play. Eric Garcia was winning the ball so many times, making the correct passes, intercepting, anticipating. He was everywhere tonight, making sure that Barcelona had the advantage in the midfield, making sure that we can punish Atletico Madrid as they lose the ball in the midfield. And Eric Garcia was making all of those decisions. He played 90 minutes, provided 40 out of 47 passes that were completed, 64 touches, 4 passes into the final third, 3 out of 4 accurate to long balls, 3 tackles, 4 clearances, 2 headed clearances, 1 interception, and 2 recoveries, with 4 out of 6 ground duels being won. So I want to congratulate the midfield, because without the midfield and without this domination, Barcelona would have had different results. And so now it's going to be up to Real Madrid. How is Real Madrid going to respond knowing that they are 4 points below Barcelona as of right now? Real Madrid must win against Athletic Club to at the very least be 1 point below Barcelona. So no matter what happens, Barcelona will maintain their #1 spot for this week. And we're going to be watching. Real Madrid, it is your turn. So let me know in the comment sections down below, who was your favorite player and your MVP for tonight? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.